approach to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a toss to the left side. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Bites off a defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Give it to the back again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. The play moves the ball across midfield and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Trying to find some room. It's Davison. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. Gets the first and still running. What a stiff arm. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Gets made on the out route. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Didn't quite get the play off in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. QB keeper all the way. Quick spin on the run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Gets some space and on the 30. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage, a blitz. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side. Refuses to be stopped. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And the Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. Make the tackle, but actually moves it inside the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Hill. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Moore. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, what a grab! Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He finds some space. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Second down play coming up. As a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's an out route, the catch made. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Coleman.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff in a single back formation. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Offense in a split backfield now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
First down and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Receiver in motion now. In the red area, it's Davison. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught off the deflection. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver is... do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped and 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hands off to the left. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they jump back in front.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Oregon offense retakes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And there's a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying to find room. It's Davison. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it, and he'll be brought down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
In this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Well, missed opportunity here on third down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they go with here on this fourth down call.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete to end